Welcome to BhaaviTaram video channel. Today we are coming with a valuable information that you can use or you can share with others. The topic is cancer is so easy to cure? First thing first, we wish you all the people who are suffering from the cancer or other ailments a speedy, healthy recovery by the grace of God and by the grace of everything that is they're taking care of. We wish you happy, healthy, wealthy life. And let's get into our topic of today's. Before we get into the topic, Bhavitaram YouTube video channel and For Wellness Facebook page, For Wellness Living Facebook page. Okay, so please share this valuable and useful information that anybody who can get benefit out of it. Because our goal is to reach at least 1 million people by 31st December 2024, which is fast approaching. We are confident that we can do it with all your support and help. Disclaimer, the views or suggestions presented here in this video is not a professional advice. It's just an education purpose. Please use this information at your own discretion or choose to adopt. The tips and or ask for the or seek for the expert advice, please. So is cancer is so easy to cure? That's what we are going to talk today. Now, the reason it prompted for me is I read about seven different success stories, people who overcame the cancer. Okay, so today I'm going to present one such case. I read this in repeated magazines, like I believe one of them was in US News. So the other one is totally I forgot, but last couple of years I'm reading this, and the very one recently I read was from US News, one of the good popular magazine. Someone sharing their success story. Okay, of course, I believe it's not the person who got this, but their family shared this story. Okay, so there was a person who is living in New York. He is in about, late 30s or early 40s, a middle class family, and he has three kids, a busy lifestyle, and, stressful job and all that he was doing. Right. One fine day, he was got really sick and took him to the doctor. Right. When he took it to the doctor, the emergency, and they did some tests and all that, they concluded that, he has a lung cancer. The person has a lung cancer and it is very advanced stage, like a stage four, and he cannot survive for more than 3 months. So doctor said at the most max he can live for 3 months. Okay, at the most 3 months. And definitely it is a very scary and also sad thing to hear that, hey, he was very happy go person. I mean, have a family, job, everything going on. And all of a sudden, this situation happens. It was really devastating for the family and everyone. And of course, the doctor says, if you are interested, we can try. They went to the one of the best doctor referred, because hey, they can do whatever they can, doctors, right? So here is the situation. This is we can start doing the treatment, but based on our understanding, at the most he might live 3 months. First thing. Second thing is for the treatment and all that, most of the treatments, if you want to do, probably your insurance also may not cover. That's too much expensive. Okay? You guys go home, think about it, and come back. And the family comes back, and but the person who got cancer, the head of the family, he says, "I do not want to go for all this kind of treatments." and everybody shocked the family. But he gives a couple of reasons. First thing is they are saying going to live only for 3 months. The expenses, the medical expenses, are all going to be too much, and it will be it will be a huge burden for for all the kids to, right? And what's the point of all this treatment and all you got is 3 months to live. The next point he says is, hey, even the person dies in US, it costs a lot of money for all the things, right? The final rituals. He says, hey, I am going to take your mom and go back to our home country. They are originally from Greek. Okay, Greece, originally from the Greece. This is, hey, we'll go back. We'll live happily there, and don't want to bother any of you or disturb your lifestyle and your families. You guys have live happily here, but I'm taking your mom and going back to Greece, and we'll see what we can do. And all these three, if it is only 3 months, hey, 3 months are okay. Live peacefully and happily than going through all these problems, right? So with everybody saying different things, but finally this man makes a decision and goes back to Greece, his original, place, along with his wife, and they choose to pick a place, nice, beautiful, remote village, right? Whatever the little money they have, they take that and go buy a small place and start the new life there. Right. But this man is thinking, man, I am very young. I need to live. I need to live. I need to live. This cannot happen to me and all. He was praying and doing different things, but let's see, right? So here is the success story of this person, right? Now, it's very interesting. This middle-aged person, what happens? Let's go into it. So they go there. It's a small remote village, right? Normally, of course, they know few people, but he was a long time came back to US. But once he go back, they do not share too many things, health challenges and all that. Hey, we would like to enjoy some life here, stay away from the busy life, stressful life, and live here, right? So what he does is, of course, they buy a small place and had nothing to do, right? In New York, it is a job, a busy life and all, but here nothing to do, right? So he starts gardening, some vegetables, and also he plants some fruits and, fruit trees and all that, right? So what he says is, hey, while he is working in the garden, oh, this particular, thing will harvest in 3 months, or this is in 6 months, or this fruit will come after 3 years, right? Man, wish I could live that long and enjoy this produce, enjoy this harvest. And he thinks that, okay, at least, he is not surviving, but his wife will enjoy the fruits of his labor, right? So, what I'm saying here is he started thinking positive and relaxing than that scary thoughts and scary life from New York where he was busy and all the things are going on, right? So every day, happy go lucky, enjoying, 3 months goes by, 5 months goes by. By the way, once he came back, nobody talks about his illness because only wife and husband is living. Nobody knows what kind of illness he has, first thing. Second thing is, no medication, zero medication, no medication whatsoever. They totally forget everything that he got a cancer. Having a gardening, enjoying the life, his friends, wake up in the morning, go for a walk, Live in the nature, peaceful sunrise, peaceful sunset, all that kind of things, and social gatherings. Everything is going on. 3 months goes by, 6 months goes by, 1 year goes by. Hey, he's happy and healthy. Now, what happened? This is what he was doing all this, right? He's living in the nature. He slowed down his life. No stress, nothing to worry about reporting to someone or, traffic or pollution or nothing like that, right? Living in the nature. Then spend time with others because as I mentioned, it's a remote village, a small village where everyone is relaxed and of course help each other if any situations are there or any help is needed, and everybody talks heart to heart, right? So spending time on the gardening, right? Harvesting the some nice produce, that means he is eating healthy. Green produce, right? Plant food is one of the best healer for the any kind of sickness. Please add as many as plants to your daily diet. So is organic eating organic and plant food. By the way, next week we are making one more video on a health. Now we say you are eating organic, but is your body is organic? Huh? Could be a lot of stress. That's kind of impurity, or you are eating a lot of medication. That's an impurity too. So right, hey, you are eating the good food, but if your body is not organic, it's difficult to thrive on it. Then living relaxingly, of course, we are talking about all this and enjoying the sleep 8 to 9 hours of day. Now, what happened? 3 months passed by, 6 months passed by, 1 year passed by. Can you guess what happened to this person? How long he survived or how long he enjoyed his life? He lived for 34 years. No medication, no nothing. Enjoyed the life. Hey, again, I am not saying that this will work for everybody, but what I am saying is when you have a health situation, probably sometimes relaxing, slowing down might help. Right? As I said, I read about 6 different case studies like this. All of them were something similar to this effect. But out of all that, this made me so much sense for me. Hey, he lived for 34 years. Imagine 3 months to live, and he went through all kinds of pain and all that, die in the hospital, right? So 34 years of life he enjoyed very peaceful and happily, right? So happy living. Thank you for watching. Like us, share with your family and friends. Subscribe to BhaaviTaram video. Make this BhaaviTaram video as one of the best video channel on the YouTube, because our goal is to add value and share the right information for you. Okay, so with that we are done. We will look forward to reaching you, seeing you in another video. Happy healing.